Hi all, my name is B and I'm new to the YouTube community. I was making this video because I am going to be having surgery soon, and searching through YouTube and Google has not really provided me with the information that I'm looking for. I was really looking for like firsthand experience, how people felt, what they went through, how recovery was, and all I keep finding is surgeons performing the surgery, which, is amazing in itself. Really, truly, it is. Props to the surgeons. But it's just not what I'm looking for. So I decided to start this channel to see if I could get some information along the way and teach you guys whatever I've learned. And hopefully, maybe if you guys know something I don't know, you could put it in the comments and will teach me things that I don't know yet. And if anybody happens to run across this in the future, will have something with somebody telling them like, hey, I went through this. This is what happened to me. And, this is what you can expect, and you're going to be okay. Um, so I am having spine surgery. I'm having an A-lift, P-lift procedure, which stands for anterior lumbar interbody fusion and posterior lumbar interbody fusion. So what they're going to do is they're going to cut me in the front. From what I understand, it's like down by the bikini line. They're going to move all my stuff over, my intestines, my arteries, all the important stuff. They're going to get to the spine. They're going to take out the diseased discs, and then they're going to put these spacers in, and they're going to screw them into place. Then they're going to flip me over, and they're going to cut me in the back, and they're going to put like a bone graft in there, and they're going to put screws and rods to stabilize my spine in that spot. My recovery is expected to be 12 weeks, so I will be out of work for the next 3 months. I currently work as a medical assistant in a very high-paced GYN office, and my job requires a lot of moving, bending, twisting, helping patients up, helping patients down, and it's just not something I'm going to physically be able to do. I don't really want to be a paper pusher. I want to go back to, the clinical to patient care. So what had happened is back in October, I had a puppy, an old lady dog, still call her a puppy. And she wasn't doing very well. She was kind of sick, so I had to take her to the vet. And I drive one of those compact SUV thingies, and she was able to get the front of her body into the car, but not the back of her body. So I bent down and I kind of helped her up into the car. I was fine, no problems. And then the next day, a little bit of a backache. And the day after that, it hurt really bad. It's to the point where I had my husband take me to the ER. They did a CT scan, gave me some drugs, gave me some steroids, and sent me along my way. I ended up going to see an orthopedist because the pain was pretty bad, and he had sent me for an MRI. My MRI showed that the L5-S1 disc was like totally out of its spot. The L4 L5 disc was also pushed out of its spot, and that the L3 L4 disc was a little bit out of its spot, but not crazy. It was pushing up against the nerves and was causing me a lot of pain, a lot of hip pain, back pain, pain shooting down my legs, pain going to my feet. The pain was just too much for me. It really was. It literally felt like ants were crawling up and down my legs. So the orthopedic suggested that I do some pain management. So I went ahead and I scheduled myself to see a pain management doctor who wanted to do the steroid epidural injections. So he did one, it was like, I don't know, a Wednesday or something. And yeah, felt pretty good afterwards. And then by like Saturday, Sunday, all the pain came back. I mean, literally not even 5 days of relief. So I went back to him and I was like, hey doc, I had this injection and it didn't really help. So he was like, you know what? Let's try another one. Okay, no problem. So I had my first injection in November. So I hurt myself in October. I had my first injection in November. And then I had my second injection in January. Now, in January, I got the injection, don't remember what day it was, but like a day later, the pain. Oh my God, the pain. It was so bad. I was like crying in the fetal position. Apparently, I had maybe like an allergic reaction to whatever steroids were used. They gave me pain medicine, which I've been on since November anyway. And they told me that no more injections for you. You need to go see a spine surgeon. So I went ahead and saw the spine surgeon. And he looked at my MRI and he was like, well, not the best. You could probably look to get surgery. So he offered me a fusion surgery and or a laminectomy. Now he told me if I do the laminectomy, I'll feel better, but chances are in the future I'll have to go back. So I was like, okay, so then fusion it is. I went to another physician in New York City to get a second opinion, and that doctor basically said the same thing. So I was like, all right, out of network, in network, in network it is. So I opted to go with the surgeon in New Jersey. So originally he had me scheduled for June 6th to go, it was called a P-lift and an X-lift, where they were going to go through my back and then through the sides as to not interrupt all the belly stuff. So they sent me for my pre-op stuff and they sent me for a pre-op MRI, and the MRI showed some wicked changes. Things are popping out all over the place. That disc on top, that L3, L4 disc is popped out even more. And there he was just like, we can't do it that way. We're going to have to go through the back and we're going to have to go through the front. And when they go through the front, they need a vascular surgeon. So my surgery got pushed back to June 20th. I was like, okay, well, what do I do for the next 2 weeks? Do I go back to work? And he said, no. He said, start your disability. The more you work, the more you're hurting yourself. So I started my disability on June 6th. It is June 11th. Crazy. Because I'm the type of person who just needs to keep doing things, I love to sleep in the mornings, don't get me wrong, but I like to do things. And I am kind of a bit overdoing it because I feel by the end of the day that the pain is kind of bad. So that's my story. That's how I hurt myself and what I have planned to do. They gave me a wonderful back brace, which helps me out during the day to keep me upright and keep me from twisting and from bending over. More pain pills. And my heat pad is like my best friend. I do have a 7-year-old, so doing nothing is kind of hard, but I'm managing. So I have 1 more week to go before my surgery. I've been doing some research and finding out some things that are needed along the way. I got a stick that you wipe your tush with because apparently you can't bend to wipe your tush. I got a loofah on a stick to shower because apparently you can't bend to shower. How I'm going to wash my hair, I have no idea. I got a couple of like wedges to help me sleep comfortably. I got a pillow for between my knees, so if I sleep on my side, it'll be okay. And this is just stuff that, I've picked up just watching some videos and doing some research on Google. I don't know what else I'm going to need. I don't know what recovery is going to be like. I don't know what to expect. At this point, all I know is the surgery takes about 4 hours. I will be in the hospital overnight, and my summer is going to suck. So I will keep you guys posted, let how things are going, what the week is like for me, what it'll be like before surgery, when I check into the hospital and stuff. And hopefully you guys will come with me on the journey. And then, we'll go from there. We'll call this the surgery portion of Bees Chronicles. So thanks again so much for watching. If I was helpful in any way, or if you can help me in any way, please don't hesitate to click like and subscribe, and go on the journey together. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.